Florida lawmakers are working to lower taxes, but they're caught between two options. So they've got the sales tax cuts or the property tax cuts.
So Governor Ron DeSantis says he wants you to make the decision. Here in Florida, we don't pay state income taxes, but throughout the year, we get other sales tax holidays like Freedom Month in July, Back to School in August, Tool Time in September, and we typically get 2 sales tax holidays for disaster preparedness before and during hurricane season. But for the first time in 16 years, the state isn't offering sales tax holidays because of a proposal to lower the sales tax rate from 6% to 5.25 statewide.
We are clearly setting a course and a vision that is going to provide immediate, meaningful relief to every single Floridian that makes a purchase.
House leaders say the proposal will cut taxes by roughly $5 billion, offset by potential reductions in state spending. But Governor DeSantis wants to offer a one-time property tax break instead and wants voters in 2026 to pass a constitutional amendment to reduce or even eliminate property taxes.
The reality is, the tourists pay a pretty good chunk of the sales tax for us. I don't want to reduce taxes on Canadian or Brazilian tourists. I'd rather them pay more and us pay less as Florida residents.
So far, the Senate hasn't gone behind either proposal. Over the next month, the House and the Senate will negotiate a budget and also a tax package for the 2025-26 fiscal year, which starts on July 1st.
Good news out of Naples ahead of hurricane season. The city is improving its community rating when it comes to flood prevention. The National Flood Insurance Program is bumping up the city's rating from Class 6 to Class 5. So if you're a home or business owner in Naples, this means you could be getting lower flood insurance premiums this year starting this month. Gulf Coast News has been telling you about Naples' work to prevent flooding by replacing pipes and doing other stormwater work ahead of hurricane season. The goal of this $86 million project is to reduce beach erosion and better protect us from flooding in future storms.
And 3 names won't be used for hurricanes again because they caused simply too much deadly destruction in past hurricane seasons. So as of this year, the World Meteorological Organization retired the names Beryl, Helene, and Milton from the Atlantic Basin name list.
A little bit later today at 10 o'clock this morning, Colorado State University is going to issue their first tropical outlook for the upcoming hurricane season. But we wanted to give you an idea of what to expect. And with our partners at West 2 News in Orlando, have our own hurricane tropical forecasts. And it looks like, from the early indicators at least, that we can expect an average to slightly above average season. This is the average of the last 30 years. 14 named storms, 7 hurricanes, 3 of those major hurricanes. So we're forecasting about 16 to 20 named storms, 8 to 10 of those hurricanes, 4 to 6 major hurricanes. What this doesn't tell us, the most important information, is where they're going to form, which areas they're going to impact, if at all, and some of the things that we'll be looking at as we transition from La Nina to neutral. Remember, last year we were in La Nina. That's why it was so active. So now that we're in a neutral phase, it does make the preseason tropical outlooks a little more uncertain because there's really nothing large scale to push it either way. So you have to kind of look at some of those smaller scale features. And again, Colorado State University with Dr. Phil Klotzbach will issue their first tropical outlook at 10 o'clock. My guess is probably going to be close to an average, slightly above average season. Their outlook, that is, coming up a little bit later this morning.